Pandit Fakir Yogi Brahma Yogi, and here in this video I'll let you know we must plan our life very beautifully. Initially, the parents have to be very responsible. The parents should not give us only theoretical knowledge. For example, history, geography, political science, and all these economics, physics, chemistry, and maths, all these, because they are really not going to give us anything in return because they are only knowledge. And knowledge has definitely some teaching capability and ability. We can be a teacher if we are fortunate. Otherwise, it has no utility. Only when knowledge is intelligently organized and put into practice, it becomes something very skillful, and then only it has some value. So once you are a valuable and useful person, you can really earn good money and you can serve better. So the education should be oriented towards application and not just theories. For example, in my case, I was suggested to teach and read and study physics and did a lot. I hardly could become a teacher. Beyond that, I could not become anything. I have no wealth. A lot of teachers and professors, they just live from hand to mouth because they are teaching. Teaching doesn't make you a rich man, you know. If you talk to my friends, Andrew Carnegie and Napoleon Hill, they will let you know that these are education just to have some knowledge. Knowledge is power, but this knowledge has just power to know, but not to help, but not to create. You see, the different machines which are operating today, they are using those theoretical knowledge into practical forms. And when they are in practical forms, they become different commodities which we use day-to-day of our life. Look at aeroplane, cars, electric bulb, refrigerators, cell phone and everything, you know. Tesla, he's making great cars. SpaceX, he's making rockets and all these. So that is very, very important, that we should get some practical knowledge. As my best friend, Junior Martin Luther King said, if you are a street sweeper, sweep the street in such a way that all the hosts of the heaven, when they are flying over your head, they should shower flowers on you and say, here lived a great street sweeper. Means sweeper is doing some utility, some usefulness. Similarly, electrical technician, plumbers, fitters, mechanic, they are very useful person. So I'm always craving that why I learned something which is abstract, only physics. I broke the record of universities. My knowledge was profound. Even my teacher was surprised. And I was teaching my teachers, that much I learned. But again, there was no training so that I could become some practical scientist, you know, like Einstein, Newton, Stephen Hawking. So they have a lot of theoretical knowledge, but they have something, innovation, but have just a repetition of whatever somebody has given the theories. And then you become poor like I am. I'm a retired person. I had some planning, but the planning failed miserably. Today I'm miserable. I have nothing. See how miserable life happens if you don't plan yourself. And parents are responsible for that. But I can't blame my parents. They were very, very illiterate, uneducated, not knowing anything about world, just living and surviving like cattle. That's why I warn you, in this world, broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, be not a drum-driven cattle, be a hero in the stripes. Try to be very useful, try to be very productive, try to be very creative, try to be very honorable, try to be very respectable. And these are only possible once you are useful to the society, to the system, to the nation, to the world at large. Innovate, discover, dream, desire, aspire. And if you really cherish a beautiful vision, lofty ideals in your life, you will really become one day like that. I'm also having something still, I'm not given up the hope. This is my heartland. These acres of time once huge and very big. I want to convert this golden land into some useful place. The loss which I incurred in my whole life, I want to compensate here. Here it will be like something, a humming zone for the millions of the people. They will come here to get some service. Let's see how the beautiful nature unfolds. I want to be useful. I couldn't become till now, but I will be dying after being very useful and productive. I sincerely wish my friends are always with me and my dreams will be fulfilled. Be useful, be productive. You need everything for your physiological needs, safety, security needs, social needs, self-esteem. But beyond that, your self-actualization depends on you being useful.